Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of the Ohio Guys here. I'm your host, Christian Ocampo, and today I'm being joined by Megan Shipman. How you doing, Megan?
Hi.
It's good to finally meet you here on Skype. It's been waiting for a long time to do this.
Yes, definitely. It's been a long time.
So, since we're going to be doing this, we have a few questions we'd like to ask you. First of all, what's it like working in the industry today?
Working in the industry is really cool because it's really interesting because I got started kind of in a middle zone, I guess you could say. I started working at Funimation when we weren't doing broadcast dubs and it was just DVD dubs. So I got to experience that where, you'd get called in for work and you'd get work and then it'd be months before you had anything else. And now, we've transitioned into broadcast dubs being the majority of what we're putting out. And it's crazy because you're going in once a week if you have something, and it has to be done, and it's a time crunch, but it's really rewarding. And so it's really interesting to have that transition now where we're really just focusing on week to week now and not just, oh, we have 2 months to record all of this. And now it's like, no, we have 1 week to record this episode. So it's really great. It's cool. It's fun.
Okay. Since during your time at Funimation, what is your favorite show you have worked on?
Oh my gosh, I have a lot. I really want to say that my favorite one is probably One Piece because One Piece is such a huge franchise, and I love being able to be like, "Hey, do you know anime?" And even people that don't know anime are like, "Oh yeah, that pirate show." And you can say, "Yeah, yeah, I'm in that." And then they all recognize it. Almost anybody can recognize it. And so I think that is probably my favorite thing to say that, I'm a part of because it's so big and it's so fun and it's so recognizable.
All right. Another show you worked on. What was it like working on Astronomical Index, the Miracle and the Mion?
Yes. Oh my gosh, that was super fun. I was really thrilled when I got to work on it. Jerry Jewell called me in and was like, "Hey, I think you would be really great as this chick, this main chick. She sings and you sing, so I think it would be great." And I was like, "Okay, cool. I'll give it a shot." And so it was really fun. And then once I did the role, I really like fell in love with it because I was like, "Wow, this is so much like me." But I'm not an anime girl with pink hair. Um, so it was really fun, and I enjoyed it a lot. It was also fun getting to sing songs and getting to experience doing that part of it because I got to work with Brina Palencia because she does a lot of the songwriting whenever there's songs that are in your shows that have to have English dubs for them. So it was really cool because I got to experience something that maybe not a lot of the voice actors get to experience when working at Funimation. So it was cool.
I love that movie.
Yeah, it's super fun. It's kind of a confusing movie, but it's still really fun.
All right. Next question, and here's a very interesting show I'm about to ask. What was it like working on Senran Kagura?
Oh my gosh, I love this show. Senran Kagura was my first show. Sorry, I'm trying not to move the camera so much, but Senran Kagura was my first show at Funimation. Well, not my first show, but my first named role at Funimation. And I got to go in and audition, so I got to look at the binder and I auditioned for a bunch of the girls. And I was like, oh god, I hope I get a part, and blah blah blah. And I didn't think that I would really get a part, let alone the part of Hibari. And when I got called in for Hibari, I was like, oh wow, she's so cute and adorable, and I didn't expect this, but yeah, this is fun. And it's just really goofy, and there's boobs everywhere, but who cares because it's super fun. And it was fun, and it was like my first thing where I got to spend a lot of time in the booth, and I learned a lot just from doing that show. And it was really fun, and I love it because it was my first show, so it's always going to be one of my faves.
Nice. All right. Another question. What was it like working on Date Alive 2?
Oh, Data Live, another show I love. I love. I When I got cast in Data Live, I was like, oh, cool. And I went in and I recorded everything, and my character is really like subdued and quiet, which was something new for me because up until that point, I was either using kind of my normal voice or using a really really high voice, and and so she was something new. It was very subdued and just I had to get my point across, and so it was fun. And then I went home and I actually got to watch Data Live. I went home and watched it, and I ended up really loving the entire series. So I was like, this show is great, and it was super fun, and it was something new, and I got to watch a show that I didn't think I would really enjoy that much, and it ended up being really, really cute and fun.
Nice. So here's another cute show you worked on. What was it like working on Love Dive Sunshine?
Oh my gosh, it was a joy. It was super super fun. I was honored to even be able to work on it, and it was just wonderful. Because I'm a big fan of the series, and I want to just do it justice, and I really think we did. And I'm glad that they allowed us to bring it to the English language and you know just bring it to life for an English audience, that can't watch subtitles. So it was really fun, and I was just honored because it's such a great franchise, and I personally love it a lot. So I was really happy.
I can tell I've seen you post a lot of Love Live Sunshine stuff on social media.
Yes, yes. If you follow my Twitter, that's probably 90% of what I post and retweet.
All right. Here's another question that's not anime, but it's something you worked on. What was it like running your own YouTube channel?
Yeah, my own YouTube channel is nowhere near like Amanda Lee or Nate Wants to Battle. But I started the YouTube channel when I was in college because I looked up to people that did that, and I love singing. So I was like, I want to do that. So I started doing it as a hobby, and it's still kind of a hobby. But I like to put out really nice stuff, and I just do it for fun. And when I get the chance to do it, it's really really fun. It's hard work, but it's a really fun hobby to have, and I learn a lot when doing it, and I try to teach myself a lot of stuff while I'm doing it. So it's really fun, and then you get to sing fun songs and get to share it with my friends, and they're like, "Oh wow, that was really cute." So I love it. It's just really fun. I love it.
All right. Now it's time for our funny question.
Mm-hmm.
If you can be any character you have played in real life, who will you be? And you can mix and match.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I would love to be. I've said this before at a convention. I would love to be Kami from One Piece, because who doesn't want to be a mermaid? Because mermaids are awesome. And but I don't want to scream like Kami, because Kami screams so much. And but then I'd also want to be like Arissa from Certain Magical Index, the movie, because she gets to sing on a stage and be beautiful and wear pretty costumes and do all that fun stuff. So I want to be a beautiful mermaid singer.
Okay, that'll definitely work. All right. Is there anything else coming out that you can talk about, or anything you want to plug in at this time?
Yeah, sure. So right now, a couple of shows that I've worked on recently. Currently, right now, Masamune-kun's Revenge is going on, and I play Neko in that show, and she is turned into one of my favorite characters. She has this beautiful episode where she's very emotional and very, just very heartfelt. And she goes through a lot, and it's something that I haven't really gotten to do before at Funimation. So that show's really great. It's funny when it needs to be funny. It's sad when it needs to be sad. It's serious. It's really great. So if you haven't watched that by now, go watch Masamune-kun's Revenge. And then also another show that I worked on was last season was Alderamin on the Sky, and that was kind of more of a I like to think of Gundam, but without the robots. It's kind of a military type of show. But I played a Princess Shamil, and she was really interesting. She was very intense and very very interesting, and so I really enjoyed playing her. So I always recommend that one to people because it's kind of lesser known, and the music is great in it. I love the music for that show too. So I I love those shows. So I would suggest those if you haven't watched them yet.
Okay. So last question, and we ask this to all the voice actors. Any Facebook, Twitter, or any other social media for the fans to contact you?
Yes. So my Twitter, where you can see me post all sorts of love life trash, is at 18 Mop Top. Mop Top was just a silly little nickname, in case you're ever wondering why did she pick that. Then I have my Facebook, Megan Shipman, voice actor, and I also have let's see, I have my YouTube, which is also 18 Mop Top because I made that my Twitter and my YouTube way back in the day together at the same time. And then I also have an Instagram. I'm a cosplayer. I love to cosplay. And my Instagram is Irie Cosplay, Airi Cosplay on Instagram, and I just have fun and post lots of fun pictures and convention pictures, and it's really fun. So yeah.
All right. Well, thank you again for your time for the interview. We all appreciate it. And I also want to
Yeah.
thank the viewers too for tuning in for another video of the Ohio guys. Again, thank you all. We hope to see you next time. I'm Christian Ocampo.
And I'm Megan Shipman.
See you next time. Bye bye.
Bye.